Joe in real life. Squat every day, 69. It's the funny number. Yeah. I'm in Bonaventure Cemetery. Haven't been here in a little bit. I'm enjoying my walk. I'm going to do some squats today. I'm going to do some knees over toes today. That's what I'm going to do first. So I'm going to pull that sled. I'm going to go through the knees over toes 0 routine. Honestly, it takes me about 15 minutes. And then I'm going to do some overhead pressing, and that's it. No, that's not it. I'll put something heavy on my back too. The ATG split squat, well, technically a squat, is a little too nuanced for what I'm getting at. And I know I'm doing one-armed overhead squats, and you're probably thinking that's too nuanced too, but yeah, you might be right. But it's up to me. So, go fuck yourself, maybe? I don't know. I'll put something heavy on my back after my sled pulls too. And then do the ATG. I don't do the ATG before I put something heavy on my back because my coordination is all fucking janky. Because it's way more, Ben Patrick's Knees Over Toes 0 program is way more stretch focused than you'd expect. Even if you look at it on paper, you'd be like, it's not that aggressive. It can really scramble up your coordination with a heavy squat. I know this from personal experience, and maybe it's not your experience, but it is mine. So yeah, stay tuned for that. This is real life. Decided to hit sets of 5 today, which is the very outside of rep ranges I enjoy for heavy weights. I don't know why, no real rhyme or reason. This is wide stance, high box, and I got up to 100 kg, 220 pounds. Coming to a complete stop every rep. A little lift of the toes at the bottom just to make sure I'm not kinetically charging it up. And yeah, there's a little rocking, which I'm trying to limit, but I'm not sure it's possible. I think when your butt hits the box and you come to a complete stop, you naturally rock back, or it staples you. I mean, I don't know. I'm as confused as you, if that was a question in your head, because I had just assumed I would be able to prevent the rocking if I really focused on it. But that was 135 and I couldn't do it. This is 185. Interestingly, this one felt the worst, except for my last set, which was probably roughly equal. Something I'm noticing too, as I'm squatting every day, my regular squat is getting wider and my wide squat is getting narrower. I mean, the difference in width is probably 1 foot width at this point. And I'm a little confused as to why that is. I'm not necessarily worried about it. I do think it's a good sign, but I don't know why I think it's a good sign. And my current theory is that it's my body finding the most efficient bar path, and that these 2 squats are ultimately not good. So as I get better at squatting, the optimal bar path situation gets closer and closer to one another. I hope that's true, and it's not something I'm subconsciously trying to cook the books for the movement, because the top set was pretty narrow for a wide stance squat, and I could have forced the issue, but it felt really good. Here I'm just dicking around in the same 205, 210, 215 range. I don't even know what I did for the middle reps. I did 205, I did something in the middle, and then I did 220. And yeah, those were just, I wanted to get to a top point and do 3 sets of 5. So that I had like 2 build-up sets and then 3 sets. 5 by 5 essentially, More, not the same weight, but the same ballpark. This is my top set, I believe. This is 100 kg. I could have thrown 4 big boys on, but I don't know. I wanted to do the kilogram number today, and there's something beautiful about just a perfect 100 kg. These were rough, and they look rough. But I didn't break my discipline. I came to a full stop. I came to a relaxed position. I was losing my brace a little bit on each rep, and I couldn't really figure that out. Anyway, that's it. This is Joe in real life. I love you guys. Be good to each other.